I'm Jenn Remke. I am a fit model by day and an actor whenever I can. I had this weird thought in my head that I couldn't possibly read any new fiction or any new stories until I had read all the classics. I don't know where I got this idea from. I was a ridiculous child. And so I had gone to Shakespeare first, and I came across Macbeth. That was actually the very first play that I read, and I was obsessed. I loved it. It's a very easy read, and just hook, line, and sinker. I was just sucked in. Love it. I think that the key to Shakespearean acting is letting down your walls and going with the raw gut emotions, and I think that that's incredibly helpful in my marriage and every relationship I'm with. You feel whenever you're in a fight or you're angry or you feel wronged, you build this, you can feel this wall building up, and you just want to shut them down and shut them away. And I find that if I force myself to break that down and actually say what I feel, we get further instead, and it gets us there faster. Also, as a feminist, the Shakespearean women are amazing, and they give me strength in a lot of ways. Rosalind, and my favorite is Beatrice from Much Ado About Nothing, and just these strong, independent women. And this was written in a time that women were not strong and independent, and Queen Elizabeth was, so you know what I mean. The average woman wasn't really allowed to be strong and independent, and so it's always been there, and it's inspiring. I think you have to be able to be raw with your emotions. I think so many people are closed off, and there's even a sort of a style of acting that's only showing a little bit. And I think you have to be able to release all of that with Shakespeare. I think you have to take down the walls and show that raw side of you. I think that's what makes him universal to begin with. I think the reason why so many people are drawn to Shakespeare is because it's their true inner emotions. It's what's going on deep down inside of them, and it's out there for the whole world to see. The reason why I'd like to do this one particular piece is because I spoke earlier about the strength of the women of Shakespeare, and a lot of people tend to find Lady M as a villain. I never see her that way. I see it as this desperate act to save their marriage, to save their own lives, because they've had such hardship and lost their child. And so I see the raw emotion again and the desperate calling out to fix that. And this is her way. She thinks that can happen. Was the hope drunk wherein you dressed yourself? Hath it slept since, and wakes it now to look so green and pale on what it did so freely? From this time such I account thy love. Art thou afeard to be the same in thine own act and valor as thou art in desire? Wouldst thou have that which thou esteem'st the ornament of life, and live a coward in thine own esteem, letting I dare not wait upon I would, like the poor cat in the adage? What beast was it then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man. And to be more than what you were, you would be so much more the man. Nor time nor place did then adhere, and yet you would make both they have made themselves. And that their fitness now does unmake you. I have given suck.
It's a true thing.
Know how tender it is to love the babe that milked me. I would, while it was smiling in my face, have plucked my nipple from its boneless gums and dashed the brains out, had I so sworn as you have done to this.